Welcome everyone. Guess what video this number is? This is video number 4. I've been programming now for a number of hours in multiple languages and my brain is scrambled. But let us carry on. Why not? So if I go to my form design, we've now done the find record. Let's do the find product. Here we are everybody, find product. So if I put in here dim found as Boolean, okay, true or false value right there. I write in there product ID as string. I also do dim one product, so that's say what this is, do I, as product type, and then I give product ID a value. What has the user typed in that box? TXT search for a product.text goes in there. Okay, and it's important at this point to say found equals false. So we're going to initialize the found variable to false. All right, I need to take this line here again, our open line, to open the file products file. So I open the file up, and now this is probably one of the most important iterations that you can do with files, and it just rolls off the tongue. Do while not EOF end of file. So while you've not reached the end of the file, keep looping. That's what it's saying. And in this case, found equals false. So if we've not reached the end of the file and found equals false, just keep going. Just keep looping over and over again. And if done successfully, it will automatically generate the loop part. I'm going to say record number plus equals 1. Okay? Now plus equals 1 just means record number equals record number plus 1. But like I said, been typing for a long time now. I'm probably getting RSI. So I'm going to try and keep it as short as humanly possible. Then I say file get has a channel in the first parameter. It has a one product record in the second, and I need to tell it which record we're currently pointing at. So that is going to increment every time. So as I'm going around the do while loop, it goes to the first record, pulls it in, and then we need to check it. Once we checked it, if it's not the thing we're looking for, we will iterate, increment, and check the next one. So now I've done file get, what I can do is I can say if the one product we've just taken out of the file dot product ID is the same as the product ID that I'm looking for, then found equals true. Okay, and then the current record is the record number. So where we found it is the current position in the file that I'm on. I'm going to need that a little bit later on. However, just take a breath. I've written that very quickly. So we do while we've not reached the end of the file. Which file? The file connected to channel 1. And we've not found it, so keep looping. The record number increments every time, goes up by 1. Let's check at the position of record number and pull in the record from the file. Then we slice the file open and check the product ID. Now, if you're trying to compare something while doing this, if you're comparing a string, for example, you may have padded it out with white space. Notice the pause there? I see this every single year. Someone always does it. So listen, if you may have to use the word trim. Trim will remove white space. The computer still tries to compare white space with whatever is on the right hand side. So you may have to trim your variable down. That is my first and last warning on that. I guarantee somebody does it. I guarantee it. Okay. After that, all I have to do is step 3 of my file handling process, file close, channel 1. Now, if I've found it, it's going to break out of this loop and it's going to come down here after file close. I want to say, if I found it, if found equals true, or I could just write shorthand again. If found, then, that means if found true, by the way. I'm going to call, oh, thank goodness I made it, display one product gets passed in. I'm calling the procedure I made before. That was so handy. It's almost like I planned it. Okay. What we'll do as well is I might make this delete button visible. So if I go there, this one, check its visible property out. It's false. Good. So it'll only be true if I actually find it. And then what happens if we don't find it? I'm just going to say message box invalid product ID or something like that. Okay? So it's not allowed. Test time. Let's see. Our survey says. I've got to remember the product IDs now. Oh, no, I don't. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Right. So 1, 2, 3. This should bring out houseplant. Hey, look at that. Whoa, look at that. Oh! Broke it. Didn't like that, did it? Hey, it did. Okay, interesting. Might be a problem in there. Well, we'll come back to that later on. That is interesting. Okay. Anyway, moving on. What if I want to update the record? My record number and product ID find things, brings it in, and I want to update the record. Okay, so basically the premise of this is I'm going to take these 5 boxes, remember which position in the file I'm looking at, and just overwrite it with the new data. As long as I keep my position in my file, which I've done here in the grid display, I've done it here and here, I've kept it. You'll notice in the code, if you go look back, I've actually checked where I am in the file and recorded that everywhere I go. I'll be able to update the record. So in here, let's write some code. Again, dim one product as product type, message box, current record. Output the current record, and that will tell me the position that I'm at in the file, or I was last at, should I say. And then what I can do is I can say one product dot product ID is given the value of txt product ID dot text. Oh no, it's not. It's the display one. Display product ID dot text. Okay. So now what I'm doing is I am populating all of the record with the text boxes on the lower right hand side of my form. And again, editing magic. We'll get this done very quickly. And there we are. Next thing to do is to use file open again. File open. There it is, there's one. Use that. Step 1, open the file. Step 2, use file put. So file put takes a channel, it takes the record, and it takes the position. Where do you want to insert it? At the position of current record. Overwrite wherever I am. And then the final thing, step 3, is close the file. And then just so we know, we'll just say file updated. Okay, just so we know what's going on. Okay, let me just go in, have a look-see. Let's see if we can get some information. So let's do stuff. Stuff's not a very good name for a plant, is it? One, find, oh, no. Oh yeah, that'll work still. Find the product, stuff. Okay, I take it. Look, there's the white space. You see the white space there? Look at all the white space. So I'll say spider plant. Update the record. 1 is the current record. File's been updated. Oh, nothing changed. So let's list the products again. Oh, did you see that change? Spider plant, spider plant. Amazing. Okay, I might even change the price. I might change to £11. Update the record. 1. File updated. Whoa, do you see that again? Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Right, perfect. I think that is a fantastic place to end this video. I'll see you in the next one.